Hello, lacrosse friends. Welcome once again to the 2024 LAXNAI Women's Tournament. We are at the Utica University Nexus Center. I'm Stephen Stamp, pleased to be bringing you semifinal number 2. Semifinal number 1 saw the Sky Women ascend with a 5-1 win over Thousand Island Spirits. Now we have a game between two of the teams that were among the three-way tie for first in the play-in round, or in the pool play. Everybody's wearing white. Fun! going left to right, wearing the white with green trim. The Loggers Lacrosse Club, primarily from the Ottawa area, capital of Canada. And going right to left, wearing white with some gray on the bottom and blue trim and numbers, is BP Lawyers, the defending champions. Although without many of the players who were here last year, BP was loaded with women who ended up playing for Canada at the World Championships and are not able to be here this week as well. It's a lot of lacrosse. Come down to Utica that often. We love it. We're here all the time. Utica is a terrific venue. What a great venue this is. The Nexus Center. Oh, that's a stick right up in the grill of Georgia Whalen, but she comes away with the ball, flings it ahead. Here's the first chance of the game for Alyssa Camilleri. That's not even that hard a name. Camilleri. And there's the first goal of the game. Claire Johnston rips one home. The Kingston Cannon lets a cannon rip right here. Takes this pass low in the corner, steps around, walks out, and boom, right in the top corner. You can see the defender coming, and Johnston sees that she has the chance to take advantage of the defender's momentum, use it against her as Vanessa Gravel was coming out to try and slow her down. Rachel King with it. She'll pull up as BP Lawyers take early control here. Between the pipes for the Loggers is Lauren Young. Starting at the other end is Davina Gillis. Haley Price, who has a goal for the Loggers in the tournament, brings it forward. She represented Ireland at the Women's Worlds here in Utica. Terrific tournament that she had. Pass through the middle, the shot taken by Kelsey Johnson. That was a little bit wide of the mark, so they're down to 6 on the shot clock. Spinning back away as Harper balance. And the 30 will expire. And flirting with a delay of game penalty was Kate Jollimore, knocking that one down. Doesn't get called at this point. Here comes Claire Johnston. Claire Johnston, the kind of player, the more you watch her play, the more you enjoy watching her play. She's going to get an assist to go with her early goal. She passes it across to Georgia Boardington, and Boardington rips that one home. So if there were a lot of concerns about the BP Lawyers not having all of their players back from last year, probably don't need to worry too much. Not saying they're going to defend their championship, but they're certainly competitive for it. What a rip by Boardington just inside that near pipe. Georgia Whalen will come out to take the draw for BP Lawyers. She is up against Adriana Cleveland for the Loggers. Nice step there by Whalen, and she passes to Johnston, who just missed the pass through the crease and picked it up, so she's going to turn the ball back over to the Loggers. Nice timing on that pass by Whalen. Waiting to see what the defender did, kind of get them in no woman's land. Got to make a decision at some point as the defender, and Whalen's just going to do whatever you wind up giving her by making that decision. Shot from the outside, ripped by Isabel Laverne. Hopkins comes away. Sorry, that's Cleveland coming away with the loose ball rebound, but it is picked off, and Josie Clark is on the run. Head up, looking for a pass. Tried to get it forward to Camilleri. Couldn't quite connect. 2-on-1 battling for the loose ball, though, and the BP Lawyers will come away with it. Possession with Sasha McDonald. Great to see Sasha back on the floor. We do miss her in the booth. Sasha had a great... She came and joined us as one of the announcers at the World Championships, making her debut. Did a fantastic job. Veteran player and very knowledgeable lacrosse player. Taylor Collins steps over center, takes a little swat at Mackenzie Shimko. After the Saskatchewan native Shimko had bumped her into the board. Shimko playing a physical game. We're talking about Bina Garrow in the last game and what a physical defensive presence she is. Shimko not afraid to make her presence known when an opposing forward has the ball. That outlet pass doesn't quite connect. Anita Fleming picks it off and runs forward. Gets it ahead there to Adriana Hopkins. Penalty coming to the BP Lawyers. They've only got 3 on the floor. Just keep sending people. Send one more. Oh, no, they've got 5 now. So it's an interference call for 1 minute to Zoe Chalmers. Chalmers, one of 4 BP Lawyers players who have a pair of goals in the tournament so far, as they won both of their games. This is an interesting one. The BP Lawyers played their 2 games. They beat Identity Lacrosse 7-2, and then they beat Tri-City 7-2. Loggers LC played their 2 games. They beat the Thousand Island Spirits 5-1, beat Poland 5-1. I'm trying to think of a time I've seen 2 teams playing in a semifinal who have had the exact same scores in both of their first games. Turnover, the Loggers get it back, drive to the net, hard shot by Taylor Collins. Stopped though, and there's Gillis with the long outlet pass, just bounces over Georgia Whalen's stick. The Loggers get a 2-for-1 edge on the loose ball and come away with it. Good job, Kate Jollimore, coming up with it and getting the pass over center to Kelsey Johnson. Johnson pulls up, hands it off there. Shot on the run. Good shot selection by Vanessa Gravel, but not where she wanted to get it. Right into the chest pad of Davina Gillis, who makes the outlet to Georgia Whalen. Whalen on the run. She's got one with her, not really a lane to pass, but she makes a lane to shoot. That's a big save by Lauren Young. Great rush by Georgia Whalen, and you can see she's disappointed she didn't score, but really nice job creating that opportunity. Brooklyn Rosario out, providing some rugged defense and a last late little pop on Vanessa Gravel. Hopkins is stripped of the ball. It rolls over to Gillis. I actually have a shirt with Brooklyn Rosario on the front of it from the Women's Box Lacrosse Global Network. She is the poster child on the some of the merch they did. Pretty cool. We tease each other all the time, kind of joke around, but she is just such a committed player and such a hard worker out there. Camilleri flips it across. Rip coming. Oh, it's on the turf. Rolls away after that shot from Rachel King. Big bump along the boards. The ball scooped up by Kelsey Johnson. We are at even strength. Running is Aris Shigwaja. She got 3 goals in the tournament to lead the Loggers. She's going to create a shot. Nice chance, but Davina Gillis gets it with the glove, bounces off the leg pad, and she corrals it. It's grabbed there by Johnson. Bouncer goes just a little wide and high. It's off the stick of Isabel Laverne. Haley Price heads up play to get to the bench and get a defender out. So as Julia Ruscio runs forward, she's not going to have a whole lot. Oh, my goodness, but she's going to get there anyway. Good idea to get the defender out, but Julia Ruscio makes it moot. Ruscio. That can't be Julia. Is that Julia Ruscio? She looks a bit different. Anyway, yeah, I guess it's her. Switches hands, drags across the crease, goes back against the grain. Julia Ruscio, who played for Ireland at the World Championships, her 3rd of the tournament, and she is just a dynamic maker. You can see the combination of speed and stick skills that make her so dangerous. She's one of the standout players at the Worlds. Courtney Norton tried to grab that loose ball. It's still bouncing around. And now it's picked up by Jessica Benning. Nice outlet pass. Gets it ahead to Claire Johnston. Finds the cutter. Great pass The one more created a good scoring chance for Georgia Whalen. A little snake bit today. She had some glorious opportunities. Did she score one earlier? We're going to check. I think she might have scored a goal. We're going to double check. Loggers have that pass just tip off the stick of Isabel Laverne. Nope, no goals yet for Georgia Whalen. She did have that great chance earlier. Claire Johnson with one, Georgia Bordington with one, and then Julia Ruscio with the last one. There's a shot from the outside by Rachel King. Turned aside, battle along the boards. And wow, it's continuing. Nice rip in there by Erica Hill to get in position. Now we're going to have a penalty. She got great position, and that leads to a boarding call. I think it'll be a minor. Yep, it's a 1 minute boarding minor for Jessie Ann Wimet. Penalty kill time for the Loggers. 4.5 to go here in the first half of play. 2 15-minute running time halves. Stop time for the last 2 minutes of the second half. The winner to advance to the gold medal game at 2:10. They will be playing Sky Women Ascend. And the loser will be off to play the Thousand Island Spirits for bronze at 1:20. Oh, nice attempt for the far side by Camilleri. There's a couple goals on the tournament, just missed that far post. Good bouncer. Here's Claire Johnston. A little trouble with the ball, being recalcitrant about getting in her stick, but she does get it, and they make the pass. The shot is off target. Johnston will have to rip one. Save by Young, and it goes straight back to BP Lawyers. They've got 25 left on the penalty. Lots of time to work the power play. Give and go to Johnston. Just gets off the end of her stick. It's grabbed there by Young. Long outlet pass. It's a bit far for Haley Price, but she is sprinting to get after it. It'll be snagged by Davina Gillis. Johnston in the offensive zone. They're going to slow it down a little bit. BP Lawyers, primarily from the Mimico, Toronto area. Greater Toronto for the most part. That shot taken by Alyssa Camilleri. She was checked as she was taking it, so rolled down to the boards. Now running out of trouble here is Anita Fleming. Yeah, she was running low on the 10-second count, really didn't have anyone. Just tried to get it to Kelsey Johnson, but Johnson was well covered. The Lawyers coming back the other way. Claire Johnston sees her teammate coming off the bench, tried to feed it through to Mackenzie Shimko. Shimko working hard to try and get that loose ball back, and they will recover. Zoe Chalmers coming away with it. There's a shot, another save by Lauren Young, who is looking up the floor at every opportunity. Gets it ahead to Kelsey Johnson. High defensive pressure from Rachel King. Solid pick from Kate Jollimore. Vanessa Gravel trying to find a lane. Defenders all over her. Courtney Norton was 16, the last one to give her a good pop. That shot is in the gear of Davina Gillis. Isabel Laverne thought she might have had one. It's 3-0 as we get 2 minutes to go here in the first half of the semifinal number 2 of the LAXNAI 2024. I'm Stephen Stamp. Thanks for being with us. Go to laxnai.com. That's LAXNAI.com to get all the information, scores, stats, schedules. You can see the men's results and stats and everything. The U18, the U15, the Masters, obviously the most important division. Sorry, I'm just a Masters player. And the women's tournament that is still wrapping up right here as we are getting towards the end of the first half of semifinal number 2. Josie Clark, little trouble coming up with it. You can see she's wearing a Team Ontario helmet. Those will proliferate. As you watch it, there's 3 women for BP Lawyers out there right now wearing their Team O helmets. We got 4 on the floor. There we go. They send one more, and that's another Team O helmet for Zoe Chalmers. Ontario producing all kinds of talent. It's one of the hotbeds. Oh, what a hit! Rachel King flattens a Loggers player. Play's going to be blown down as there's no imminent scoring chance. No penalties. That's a clean hit. Look at this. Couple steps. Just stick to the chest. That is a perfect hit. Unless you happen to be on the receiving end, in which case you're not so sure it's a great play. Look at that, though. No high stick. Nothing up into the face. It's in the chest. Wasn't a defenseless player because she had time to turn, take a couple steps. Good to see Kelsey Johnson back up on her feet. Hopefully she'll be none the worse for wear. She may just go and get a little early start on the halftime break and come back to join for the second half. She looks like she's moving all right. Okay, give her her stick back. Yeah, see, she wants her stick. She's reaching for her stick. You got to give the stick back to the player. Don't make them walk off without their stick. It feels weird walking around in your gear without your stick. .49 seconds left. Lawyers on the offense. That one skips away, and it's going to be snagged. Is it by Anita Fleming? Had it for a moment, but lost it. It winds up with Zoe Chalmers. Claire Johnston. Good defensive presence. All 5 Loggers defenders were right in around the area. There was nowhere for Claire Johnston to go. And now late in the shot clock, she'll just rip one that is swatted down. Turned over, though, and a chance. We're going to have a call. Timeout taken by BP Lawyers. 9.4 seconds, and I think they're indicating, the coaches are saying there should be some more time. Clock ran for a bit after the whistle was blown. Putting 12.1 on. I think one of the players on the BP Lawyers bench was indicating to the folks running the clock, keep going, add a bit more. You're almost there. You're almost there. Davina Gillis is at the bench having a chat with her backup. Zoe Fex. Probably see Fex in the second half. You never know. Again, we might go full game. I'm guessing they're going half and half. There are 5 Lawyers heading out. I guess because they're on the power play, they're not going to bother. Oh, they are bringing Davina Gillis. But they're not putting an extra runner out. There comes the extra runner. And they weren't on the power play anyway. 5 seconds to shoot. Johnson rips it. Nice save. And going for a goalie goal is Lauren Young. That's going to go in. I think the buzzer already went. Yeah, that was like 4 seconds ago. Good shot, though. We're going to go to the break. It's 3-0 BP Lawyers over Loggers LCM Stephen Stamp. This is the 2024 LAXNAI Women's Tournament. We'll see you in 2 minutes. Welcome back, lacrosse friends. 3-0 BP Lawyers. They are looking to book a spot in the gold medal game against Sky Women Ascend. Can they do it, or can the Loggers come back? Pitched battle off the opening face-off of the second half here. Snagged by Georgia Whalen. She'll cut around one defender, peel back out as she saw there was no lane to the net. Ruscio moves it on. Nice spin through the middle, but Rachel King lost control of the ball as she got back facing the net. Diving battle for it by Rachel King. The Loggers will eventually get possession. They'll get it now as the 30 expires. Loggers start getting their offense out as it's run forward by Kate Jollimore. Jollimore left it for Gravel, gets it back. Pick coming, and Hopkins opens up the lane. Popping back up, penalty coming now. I think that might be to Courtney Norton. Oh, no. It's going to be Jenna Taguri. Oh, sorry, I missed it. Can we run it again? Oh, here it comes. That's number 2 is Jenna Taguri. That's not it. That's not it. Oh, come on. Come on. Grazed the helmet. It was a little like... The player with the ball was probably like, penalty? What happened? She hit somebody? There's a shot from the outside. Haley Price. Sorry. Yeah, Haley Price buries it. A beautiful shot from Haley Price for the power play goal. You just can't give her that much room. Nice little pick to open it up. Actually, it's not a little pick. That's a great pick by Kate Jollimore to create that lane. And Haley Price just runs into that open space, rips it home. Loggers are on the board. They're within 2. They've got 13 minutes to try and get the others. Lots of time to make it happen. Here's Claire Johnston. Great pass ahead. Oh, what a finish. Beautiful play. Alyssa Camilleri from Claire Johnston. Johnston with a goal and a pair of assists now in this game. Great awareness. I've got to think Johnston knew where her teammate was as she heads off to the far side, because normally, you're not necessarily heading over to your offside. Yeah, she absolutely knew that she had Alyssa Camilleri ahead. Obviously, you're lined up off the face-off. They've got pretty good lacrosse sense, good lacrosse IQs. So Johnston aware of where her teammate that was at that spot on their straining line would be heading. Gets it to her, and great response. And now Claire Johnston on the run with a chance. Driving to the net, protects the ball, shoots, stopped, and it's in the gear. Nice save there by Lauren Young. We do have a goalie change at the other end. Zoe Fex has come in between the pipes. And Reese Shigwaja up over center. Spins off one check. Has the ball popped loose, but gets it back. Nice job avoiding getting pushed over center. But the ball does pop out again under some heavy checking from Jessica Benning. So it's fun meeting all the players. They haven't met, seeing old friends and meeting new ones. I was talking to one of the women players, and there was another woman standing with her and said, introduced myself. She said, oh, hey, I'm Jessica Benning. I was like, oh, I know you. You're right at the top of the list because the team lists are alphabetical. So her name kind of jumped out because when I was reviewing the list, her name was right at the top. So I think she may have been actually the first name I saw from the tournament. It's always nice to put a name to a face. Wait, a face to a name? Yes, a name, face to a name. Oh, my goodness. So it's been a pretty long weekend, a fun weekend. 5 tournaments of lacrosse. Women's, men's, U15, U18, and Masters men's. Here's Julia Ruscio. Oh, don't give her space. She actually had a bit of a lane to the net, opted to pass it off to Whalen. Will spin away from that check. Big pick from Mackenzie Shimko. Talked about her using her physical presence on defense. She is creating some havoc on offense as well. Solid play. There's a shot by Whalen that is stopped. Lauren Young performing well between the pipes for the Loggers. That one's knocked down by Taylor Collins. Good defensive play, active stick. Ruscio comes out from the corner. Shimko shoots right into the chest. Nice play, just not the shot she was looking to get. Yeah, Shimko's shaking her head as she heads to the bench. She was trying to get that either 7-hole or over to the pipe. Zoe Chalmers moves it ahead. Josie Clark hangs on, then passes it across. There's Camilleri, the last goal scorer. That shot well wide, but it's going to be tracked down by Camilleri. If it stays in, it does. The boards come down at an angle there, and that shot is stopped. And you never know exactly where it's going to land because it's that bit of an angle. They are fairly low along the side, fair bit higher in behind, a couple of feet anyway. No over and back. It was off the goalie, so nice hustle in by Emily Hiltz to get that one. Makes the pass, and we'll head back to the bench. So Emily's mom, Lisa, yesterday was having a chat with her. There's a shot. Oh, rings off the post. Shot by Georgia Bordington, who has a goal from earlier in the game. The Hiltz is one of the power families in lacrosse. Joe Hiltz is the commissioner of the Senior B League, a former pro player, a great former player from Peterborough. His wife, Lisa, is a terrific supporter and on all kinds of boards, does all kinds of work. And the three kids, well, the three girls, nice save there by Young. But, yeah, Emily playing here today. They've got Abby and Meg. Meg is at Mercyhurst College or University. Abby, I think, went to St. Bonaventure's. Pass comes out to the top to Vanessa Gravel. Anyway, one of the many great families in this game. Haley Price fights off a check, rips one. There's Emily Hiltz racing to the bench. First player off after some solid defensive work. And the outlet pass to Brooklyn Rosario. Gets away from her. Dead ball fell. We'll hand it over, and Rosario right back to defense. She's a rugged presence out there, really making it tough for Kate Jollymore, but Jollymore does fight her way through, gets a pretty good shot off. That one either off the goalie or the post. It'd be a fresh 30 for the Loggers, but it's going to be run forward by Claire Johnston instead. Claire Johnston with that gliding speed. Hidden ball trick, but they see where it is. Lauren Young's ready. Might not have been quite ready for that, but it was a little bit wide. It was a good shot by Johnson just outside the pipe. King tries to pitchfork it ahead, but Johnson will be there to pick up the loose ball. 3 on the shot clock. Great pass attempt. There was a lot of traffic. Had to just try and get one through there. It was just over the stick of Mackenzie Shimko. Here's Haley Price on the run. Hits the cutter. Shot blocked. Good job getting in the way by Aka Hamaji. Actually, it's probably Hamaji. Sorry. Nice pass in the middle. Oh, that's a good save after a great opportunity for Ariana Hopkins. And Zoe Fex has got her stick all tangled up. I was wondering what was going on. She had her stick as she dove out, got it tangled up in her gear. And, you know, we laugh because it looks funny, but, boy, there's a lot of gear that you need to be safe between the pipes, and it is easy to get some of that stuff all tangled up. I've played with net once, and that was plenty. It was kind of fun, but I will not be doing it again. Georgia Whalen with the pass. Little sidearm shot from Julia Ruscio is stopped, is blocked out front. Ruscio steps back, flips it to Johnston. She's got a lane. That one's blocked, though. Nice active stick. Taking that one aside by Jessie Ann Ouimet. Clock was reset. I thought it hit the defender. I didn't think it got through to the goalie. That pass knocked down out front. Anita Fleming thought she had a lane to take off. Just was swarmed by lawyers. Ruscio steps back. Got away from Johnston for a moment. She's got lots of time. Takes a look at the shot clock to make sure she's good. Notice they had 19 seconds at the time. Big picks from Rachel King. Just wreaking havoc in the offensive zone. Johnston Tries to make the pass. They're going to call. I didn't see it. The ref was behind the monitor. I think they're calling an illegal pick. Well, that's going to be an illegal pick as Rachel King was knocked down. A little bit of turnabout as she'd been bumping and grinding up in the offensive zone. And then gets knocked down. They get the ball back, though. And Jessica Benning into the offensive end. Gets the pass through. It winds up on the turf. And Young has it looking down the floor. That's a little bit far. Nice effort. Just too much for Taylor Collins. It's going to be tracked down by Sasha McDonald. Nice outlet pass. And here come the Lawyers. Oh, Shimko can't quite handle the pass. Gets it on one hop, though. Lane opens wide up, but that one's blocked out front. Georgia Whalen kind of paused for just a moment. Couldn't believe she had that much space. There's a shot by Shimko. It's turned aside by Young. 5 or 6 players around the ball. Julia Ruscio, the one to come away with it. Ruscio will pass, set a pick. Love that. Why? See the way that she chops down with her stick to tie up the defender's hands and not let them battle free. That is textbook. Gets the ball off the backboard. That's Camilleri with the shot. Another one. Oh, and that one finds the back of the net. Second of the game for Camilleri. Oh, that's a laser through some traffic. Look at all the players that are in the way potentially. I don't know when Lauren Young saw that ball. Hard to say. You really need to be at a very specific angle to be able to see who was in the way and who wasn't. Lawyers up 5-1. Big hit there by Taylor Collins. Collins was a pair of goals in the tournament, but she's really playing some rugged defense here today. Big battle. And Kate Jollimore was smooshed between the two forwards battling for it and then had one land on top of her. They kind of lost their balance. And she really took a bit of a beating on that one, but comes up ready to play. Makes sure that Haley Price is okay after she blocked that shot. Haley Price is fine, although when she didn't think anybody was looking, she did do a little tilt of the head to make sure she's okay. Nice pass ahead. Here's a chance. Twister. What a save. Zoe Fex leaves the foot behind to turn aside that opportunity from Isabel Laverne. Ruscio takes that outlet. She's got Claire Johnston with her. Nice pass. Johnston. Oh, just missed it. I thought that was going in. Ruscio gets it back. She misses the far side. Takes a pretty big bump from behind. That'll be a push in the back on Kira Skahan. Shimko hands it off. Johnson rips off the post. Oh, Mackenzie Shimko, the big one-hand swoop shot. Nice effort. Now she's on the back door, wants the pass. Lane was taken away. So they moved it over across to Camilleri, who got a rip. That one bounces all the way out to Rachel King. Camilleri's got it. We've got a minute and a half to go. Shimko just misses. Trying again. Mackenzie Shimko has an assist in the tournament, but has not yet scored a goal. And she is all around the net. She has had some chances, some really nice plays. She is due. The games are so quick. The tournament just flies by. And, you've got your chances. Next thing you know, you're looking at a minute to go in this game and then one more game to try and get on the board. Can't quite make the connection with Erica Hill. She'll track it down in the corner. Looks like the BP Lawyers will advance to the championship to defend their title from last year's first ever women's LAXNAI tournament. We actually had an exhibition game 2 years ago. 2 years ago? Yeah, 2 years ago. When we were just playing over at the Adirondack Bank Center before the Nexus Center had been completed. I know a number of the women that played in that matchup still taking part in the tournament. Drive to the net. Pretty good shot there by Ariana Hopkins. Wasn't quite able to find the mark. Gravel back checking, but they managed to get it ahead. Here's Courtney Norton. Stays on her own side of center despite some tough checking from Taylor Collins. And the final seconds will tick away. It'll be a 5-1 win for the BP Lawyers. What a game for them. They will defend their championship. Next up is going to be the 7th place game. That'll be the Valkyries against Poland, starting at 11:40 in 14 minutes. After that, Tri-City and Identity Lacrosse for 5th place. David Bowie will have both of those for you. I'll be back for the bronze medal game at 1:20, which will be the Thousand Island Spirits and the Loggers Lacrosse Club, and then the championship, which should be a dandy between Sky Women Ascend and the BP Lawyers. I'm Stephen Stamp. This is the LAXNAI 2024. We'll let the players shake hands. We will clear out for a little bit. Make sure you come back and join us. We got 4 more games at the LAXNAI.